Hello everyone and welcome to a new video here on the Bluebelly Gaming channel where we're going to take a look at how to build a sheep pen on Farm Sim 22. I'm just going to start a brand new game here on the HB map in Europe, and it will take us almost as long to load the new map as it will for me to show you how to do this. One new thing in this game is that the sheep do not actually need water. So when you spawn in, first thing I'm going to have you do, hit the escape key. We want to check out. We're going to buy field 43. You don't have to buy this one. This is just what I'm going to go with. So hit the X key to get to your lands. We'll go ahead and buy that one. All right, and then I'm going to hit P and come here to tractors. You can get basically any size tractor for this really basic setup, but I like this McCormick here. So you want to pay attention to your horsepower. This one's 190 horsepower. We want to say yes to the front loader attacher, and we'll go ahead and buy it. Once we get back here, we want to go to front loaders, and the reason we're paying attention to the horsepower, we want this big one. So we want to get this one here. Go ahead and buy this. And for the front loader tool, now we're going to be handling bales and pallets. But if you get the bale spike, you can't also handle pallets. If you get the pallet spike, you can also handle bales. So it's kind of a logic question there. We're going to go ahead and get the pallet fork. Now that we have those, we'll hit tab, so we tab to our tractor. I'm going to mouse wheel out so I get a better view, and I'm going to go ahead and attach here, and I'm going to attach the pallet fork. Now at this stage, there are a few different things that we could do. I'm going to show you just a way to get sustainable with this, is that we want to go grab a mower. So we'll just get this first one. Well, I like this one because it's a little bit cheaper. So the $9,500 Coon, we're going to put that on the front, and then you can feel free to shop these wagons based on size and horsepower of whatever tractor you chose. Like with the tractor that I have, I could go up to one of these slightly bigger ones, but for the sake of argument here, we're just going to go ahead and buy this one. This will be a nice bare bones start. Now I can pull up my front here, and I should be able to attach. So we'll get the mower on the front, and we'll get the loading wagon on the back. And oh, I forgot I was gonna grab a hay bale while we're here. So let me go ahead and show you. We'll go ahead and grab 2 of these hay bales too, because that can get us started feeding them. I'm gonna drop off the wagon real quick just to make this a little bit easier. You don't have to do this all in one go, of course. I'm doing this because I'm being lazy to show you all how to do this quickly. We have to meet our totally meaningful and not at all arbitrary decision to have this done in 10 minutes. Okay. So if you don't accelerate too fast, you won't lose the bale. But if you do, you'll be chasing the bale down the street. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is get up here to our field. It's just right here on the left. Oh, look how bouncy we are. Man, I'm losing time. Losing time on my challenge here. Okay, so once we get up here, we'll go ahead and hop out. We're going to have to do some massive leveling. So you're going to shift P. And once you're here, you're going to go to landscaping. And we want to flatten. And so we want to change our brush size using M. I want to go nice and big. And then I also am going to hit L to make it stronger. So it's going to be very impactful right away. And then we're going to go right across here. It does cost us some money, kind of a bummer. It does cost us some money. But this way we know we'll have a nice flat area to build our sheep farm. Now this probably could even come down a little bit more, I would say. But for the sake of brevity here, I'm going to go ahead. Now we want to hit Shift P again, come back to the animals. Now we want sheep pen, don't accidentally buy the wrong one. And we could go with this size. This looks like it fits in here pretty nicely, so we'll go with this size. And here we are. We're going to put our hay bale here, and I'll show you a grass bale in a second. But first we want to come over to the paw, hit R, and there's two of these. The lesser value are young animals. The higher value are older animals. So these ones will start making us wool right away. So we're going to go with 10. Go ahead and buy those. Now we have to pay a little bit to have them shipped here. You could cut some of that cost if you're wanting to do that. I'm gonna leave my wagon here for just a second while I put these bales up at the food spot. Look at it wobbling there. So you can just give them hay bales if you want. So it's gonna take that one, and it should take a second one. It's gonna disappear. So what we do, hit escape, we come down here to the little cow, even though we didn't put cows in, it's the animal tab. And it shows you they really only needed that first bale. So we don't want that clipping through there anymore. And let me show you, just in case you don't know how to do it, this is how we're gonna make grass. We could have bought a baler to make grass bales, or you can just get loose grass like this. So now that we've got a mower on the front and a loading wagon on the back. If you look up at the top left, you can see the loading wagon is highlighted. So we'll hit V, and I think that's going to work. We'll hit V there. We hit G until we get to the mower up front. So V and B again. Oh, sorry about that. We need to hit X to unfold it. Now we hit B to get that going. And where we have grass, we should be able to just go right along here, cut the grass, and now it's going to put that grass into our loading wagon. So we can go around the edge of the field. We don't even need it to be a grass field yet. We can plant grass later, but this allows us to get the grass. See, we're up to, what is that, something like 400 liters? And we can come back along here. As long as it's property you own, even if it's not a proper field, it should let you get some grass. So we'll be, maybe around 900 liters by the time we get to the edge of this. And then you can do this same thing and make a bale, but we wouldn't get enough to make a bale. But here you go. All right, so what is this? About 1,500. Let's go ahead and call it quits there. We'll switch back to the loading wagon and turn that off. I don't want to go through the crop, even though we're not sticking with this save. I'll just show you how to do this. You would come back around here, and where that bale is, you would bring this around and back your loading wagon up into that spot, and it would give you the prompt to unload right there. It's not going to give you that right now because it's already full, as we looked here. But since they don't need water, the sheep are very quick, and if you look right here, this is where your pallets of wool will begin to spawn in no time. They're not showing health and reproduction yet because they've just been there, but you can see that the food is full, and this will rise in probably a matter of hours. In fact, if I scroll down here and I put this time scale up to 360 for a bit, I bet we'll be able to watch. See, now their productivity is coming up already, just from having some grass. So I hope this helps. Yeah, it's accounting that as 100% grass, even though we gave them hay, which is interesting. I'm kind of surprised that it did that. Sheep eat grass and hay. Additionally, they require water. That's so strange. It says additionally they require water, but there's nowhere to put water for this particular one. But anyways, you can see the wool there. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Bluebelly. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.